In just a few days, hundreds of black ministers from all across the country will be right here in Brunswick, Georgia. But perhaps the most prominent one of them all is already here, Reverend Jesse Jackson. One of the defense attorneys said with all due respect, he does not want to see Reverend Jackson in the courtroom. And this is not the first time that same attorney has targeted a black minister.
We would ask that the court.
Defense attorney Kevin Gough started the morning off asking if bailiffs can identify and keep track of everyone from the public coming into the courtroom.
My understanding is in a case like this, that would be best practice. And we're asking the court to do that.
If somebody is in the gallery here as a member of the public, that's their right to be here, and I'm not going to track individual members of the public who come in and out of this courtroom.
Judge Timothy Walmsley has denied almost every motion Gough has presented. Last week, Gough was called racist after he stood up in court and said this.
We don't want any more black pastors coming in here.
Gough was bothered after learning Reverend Al Sharpton was in the courtroom sitting with Ahmaud Arbery's family. He asked for a total ban on black pastors. Gough argued their presence intimidates jurors. When Gough spotted civil rights icon Reverend Jesse Jackson sitting with Arbery's mother, he pushed to have Reverend Jackson removed immediately.
There is no reason for these prominent icons in the civil rights movement to be here.
I was not even aware that Reverend Jackson was in the courtroom until you started your motion. At this point, I'm not exactly sure what you're doing. I have already ruled on this court's position with regard to the gallery.
Another motion denied, but Gough had one more complaint about Reverend Jackson.
I would note that the Reverend Jesse Jackson's mask is down below his nose.
All of the defense attorneys asked the judge to declare a mistrial. They claimed jurors heard Arbery's mother crying after a picture of her son was shown in court. And they say jurors could see Reverend Jackson consoling her.
We're in a very difficult position now with this jury to have seen and heard and felt that.
But again, motion for mistrial denied. Multiple investigators and Ahmaud Arbery's neighbor testified in court on day 7 of testimony. Gregory and Travis McMichael, along with William Bryan, are on trial for multiple charges, including murder. Arbery's family say he was out jogging when he was killed, February 23, 2020. Defense attorneys say Travis McMichael shot and killed Arbery in self-defense, as all three men claim they were trying to make a citizen's arrest. Reverend Jackson will be in town all week long, but it's unclear if he plans to attend court every day. Meanwhile, during discussion of one of those motions, Judge Walmsley said to Kevin Gough that he thought that some of what he said last week in reference to Reverend Al Sharpton was reprehensible. And the most emotional moment of the day happened when the gun that was used to kill Ahmaud Arbery was held up in court, a 12-gauge Remington shotgun. Ahmaud Arbery's parents were visibly upset. In fact, his father, Marcus Arbery Sr., got up and left the courtroom. In Brunswick, Georgia, I'm Dray for Start Your Day.